Yeah, so this is the 7x2L a26. So this is like the 26th version of
Yeah,
what
that I know.
became Lx2.
That is old.
Yeah, it's an older version of Lx2. So it's got probably has some quirks. Uh, it
To
it
say
went
the
through
least.
quite the volatile development process.
I
So
think I remember some L by 2 or 7 by 2L versions being extremely unbalanced
oh yeah,
because Peach forgot some things.
breeder spawn cost being 1 instead of 100 or something like that, or web spitter Nexus is spawning web spitters, which was definitely pain. So a bunch of insane stuff. But this is a 6 egg mission.
Okay.
I don't know what the builds are. Um, on one of the old versions of Lx2.
Okay.
So I guess we will see what happens.
Yeah.
I happen to know this seed is. Oh, there's a build inspector. I happen to know this seed is
Oh, this is the
particularly
old
cursed.
version, but it's played recently.
Yes,
Okay, makes sense.
there's a recent recording. So they've got Sticky Fuel, Persistent Plasma, Hoverclock, Cryobolts, EMD, Inferno, Burning Hell, Volatile Bullet. So this is pretty close to the standard fire comp.
I will note that their single target might be a little lower than usual
They do
because
have Inferno, which is
yeah,
a point in favor.
yeah. But there's EMD here. I mean, yeah, EM discharge here, which is not necessarily good for single target, but it's very good for crowd control.
Yeah. Well,
They do have VB, so they should be fine.
in some cases, something as powerful like EMD can actually be really good for the medium targets like Sentinels in quantity because you have to deal
That
with
is
so
true.
many of them.
Yeah.
So it can be more valuable than a single target option in its place.
And
But
I
it's
think that's
circumstantial.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is another UI bug.
Yeah, yeah. That's another platform
Yeah.
VWA conflict. The engineer is most likely taking ammo bags.
This is completely a nitpick, but never think like I never take expanded mineral bags on armor for non like driller or scout classes because it just doesn't feel very useful.
Yeah, but at the same
But it's
time, the
really a
other armor
personal
mods are
preference.
somewhat
Yeah,
low impact as well.
yeah, it's not really very impactful at all.
Just as long as you don't take the T1B that
Is that
delays
bugged?
the initial recharge. It's not
Oh, okay,
bugged,
that
but it
is
delays the initial
unfortunate.
recharge, which actually
That is
means
funny.
it's actually like strictly worse in a lot of
That's actually
scenarios
like a
than the
downgrade.
first one.
That's funny. Okay,
All
guess
right.
we should get started.
Yes.
Nice.
We should expect standard fire comp things.
No. Thank you, Troll. You will help us drown our sorrows away on this godforsaken seed.
So seems like a seeded mission. So
It
they
is a
do
seeded
know
mission.
I
the
wish you
layout
could
a bit.
maintain your
So,
prop stats
yeah.
into a mission. That would be insane.
They know that this mission
Someone
is
should make that as a
particularly
mod.
cursed.
I'd play it 100%.
Curious to find out why. Hollow bowl, 6 eggs. No modifiers, I assume.
No modifiers.
Three menaces.
Okay.
Oh, I see why this is cursed now.
Yes.
This is the awful drop
Go,
location.
go,
The
go!
drop pod location is
hit the
like
dice
literally
instead of
No,
close.
stop bouncing! Stop bouncing!
Very
no,
good,
don't do it.
very decisive and good call to
Okay.
move to a flat
Okay, we're
ground
here.
as early as
Here.
possible.
Oh, sorry.
Especially
I think I
especially
should
when
go
it's so
down.
quick after the drop pod.
You absolutely
Encounters
Yeah.
can actually have trouble spawning fast enough and
Yeah.
aggroing on you. So that actually can give you a little more breathing room just
Okay.
before it gets crazy.
Okay, we're somewhat
Yeah.
survivable.
This shoot timing is reasonably good
Yeah.
because it helps some encounters
Gonna
woken up.
try
Engineer
to
unfortunately went down,
dollars.
but this is a good timing for the shoot to go up.
No, no.
Now this is a very good area to stabilize initially because you have some walls to work with.
Lots of acid
The
spinners.
encounters
Great.
mostly come in one direction,
Oh,
and you
no.
don't have
Oh, it's
kind of
cool.
stationaries that have line of sight on you.
Oh.
Yeah, the vines are almost good at the front, but
Maybe
in the back they're
should've
just
fallen
horrible.
Yeah.
Wow.
For-
Yeah,
Probably
this is-
worse for Driller to
I was
start
pretty
deleting some of
confident I actually
these
got
vines
that.
because they really get
Oh,
in
there's
the
a
way.
very
Yeah,
far
and they're
distance
painful.
spitballer. You
Yeah.
probably need to get up.
But the
Gunner
ones that
being
are
down
good-
here is not
Drill the
ideal because you
resupply?
don't have any
If-
shields to work with, but
cover
they seem
behind?
to be
Watch
able to
the,
stabilize
watch
because
the,
there's not a lot of encounters left.
Praetorians.
What
That's true.
nice.
After the Praetorians are dead, you should be able to drill down.
There
Do
is a
watch out, because that
spitballer
spitballer
eyeing
also
them.
kind of
Yeah.
has line of sight
Across the
back
queue.
where you are.
It is definitely
It
worth
doesn't
setting
have
up
line of
some
sight
more
on
repellent
me
here,
if you're very on the
just
edge.
to force enemies to
Like turrets?
pass in tighter chokes.
Mhm. Both
No.
of their long range ignition
Okay.
is down.
We should iron.
Yeah.
Hello.
Driller and Gunner are both down.
I got it.
Someone Iron Will.
Scout iron is.
Okay. That's probably good.
Die in the back.
But I think this is a good stabilization.
Trying to deal with the long
Effectively
distance
clear out
stationary.
stationaries. Yeah.
Okay,
They do
just
have a vein of
dead.
nitro to work with near
Well,
here,
there's
so
still
someone
5,000
can
bugs
probably
in the
work
cave,
on that.
apparently.
Presumably Scout?
I wouldn't call it like that.
Yeah.
There is, there's a baller with a line of sight on that. I'm just gonna shield out. So that we can get this nitra. So that ballers in the way.
Building for covering the spitballer and for getting the nitros.
Very good
It's a
usage.
Very tactical shield.
Yeah. Jim, what would you recommend for the pacing in this situation?
They need to set up a hole
Supplies here.
as soon as they get a resupply.
Yeah.
Did you plat this wall?
If nothing else, they need to clear out the terrain
Just, like, up
and
along
set
it.
up repellent.
Ooh, so
Yeah.
we're on stone
Zip
concrete
lines
there.
if
There's the...
appropriate.
Oh, I just got
I
killed by-
would contend that the repellent's
Fine,
going
just
up a
stabbed
bit
me.
late than
Not ideal.
probably desirable.
Septic moment.
If possible, the vines probably needed to move to
Yeah, I think the
faster as
vine
well.
needed to go earlier, yeah. Terrain, I don't know if Driller has Terrain Carve C4, but this would be excellent usage for that.
Yeah. Or holding...
Oh, it's impossible.
Because they don't want to hold
Watch out,
too
the
far
gas.
back because they were trying to
Truly
put
impossible.
clear out encounters on the stationaries, but at the same
Yeah.
time, that's where the favorable terrain is pretty well.
Yeah.
There's some clusters.
This like bump in the terrain right now is really not good, not helpful for the team to see
Yeah.
incoming enemies.
It's a classic hollow bomb.
Yeah. There's also a couple of chain downs, which slows down the stabilization a little bit. Would be probably also a good time to throw down a couple more zip lines if PH has any left. Oh, sorry, not PH. Who are we watching?
We are EMC's POV.
Okay, EMC if could throw down a couple more zip lines into the cave, but probably I assume EMC is out of zip lines by now.
Oh, we gotta wait.
We gotta wait.
Another wave.
I'm assuming that this early version of 7x2L is going to have pretty intense ambient timing.
I would say that's likely, though I can't say for sure.
Oh, back up.
This back area is actually very clear
Yeah,
and very nice for fighting.
it's definitely a lot better for
Yeah.
Was there a shell back? Was there a rolling shell back?
That is a very unfortunate death from Scout.
What is
Yes.
happening?
Cold
These
J-
shellbacks
That is
are really
unfortunate.
absurd too.
Cold just got killed by a rolling shellback up there.
And
Yeah,
two
I see
people
it.
are down. It's getting a bit spicy. These vines also are prime locations for acid spitters to shoot your team and not get noticed.
Yeah. I really think I'm really serious.
Yes, go.
turrets. Turrets are very helpful for keeping the swarms on the outside top.
Breeders
Yeah.
are suboptimal. Why are there 5,000 wardens in the cave?
Oh, I wonder if you like have wardens set as uncapped or something awful like that. I've been noticing that there's just like always infinite wardens. Oh god, this vine almost just killed me again.
Vines are definitely dangerous, which is why you want to clear them.
Yep.
Like just one of these big
Ammo
vines with their
again.
big stabby.
This one in front, which
I'm
blocks
up
line of sight
there.
into the cave, is particularly bad.
That is a
Yeah,
lot.
and early on it's a boon
Dude,
because it
come
can protect
on.
you from long range stationaries, but
Yeah.
then it will become in the way as those stationaries are cleared out.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh, here's some. Get this nitro.
There's still a billion.
So they're splitting up a
assets
little.
around me.
Fantastic.
Also in a really bad spot.
which is a bit spicy
It's a
considering
bit
that,
spicy considering the entire team
I
is low
see a
health.
web spitter.
and there are
Right
potential
above.
uncleared
And
cave
no.
leeches and
Yeah.
They
dangerous.
still don't have a really quality fallback position.
No!
That
Yeah.
shield is not ideal.
And now
That
drillers down.
oh.
This is a bit
Good
dangerous.
I missed the thing.
The shield
I threw it
Why
at
will
Molly.
unfortunately missed.
I thought the shield would
Completely
land on
overpowered.
Molly, but
That's
apparently they
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Honestly,
don't. I'll have another shield eventually.
okay.
Lots of spitters. Very dangerous. From all angles.
Okay,
Also-
these NATO sites aren't really doing anything right now.
Yeah, ambient swarms are
Pray it stays
really
like that.
dangerous in this difficulty
Yeah,
because
they
of how
should.
diverse and how
I am just gonna shield
complicated
to
the
be safe.
swarm composition
Having a
is.
third person
Yeah.
set up here would be
God.
super bad.
Not having, like, for example, driller up can be really dangerous because you have like shredders
Yeah.
and stuff to worry
Yeah.
about too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we have another reset.
No, we've made absolutely zero progress pushing this route. Okay, we killed
The
some
team
breeders,
Killed some
notes that
breeders.
the
that's a
There's
lot
pacing
of the
isn't
pressure.
ideal.
Up.
Yeah.
Above me.
Yeah, you know what? It's egg time. If there was ever an egg time, it's now.
Though if it's a swarm, we're gonna be a little light on
but Nitro.
ammo.
Balancing between pushing
about
objective
pushing,
and getting
But
nitro
it's
is also
also
kind of
pretty
difficult.
So I don't know.
Yeah, pop it.
Yeah. It's hard to say whether
Shit,
you
more
should
eggs
pull an
for
egg,
us.
even though you haven't finished clearing this cave.
Okay,
Clear
I'm
the cave
thinking we
first.
walk right and see if there's any nitro this direction.
Oh, I'm
Presumably
far
on
away.
this kind of
This was-
difficulty is you want to pull eggs as you get nitro, like simultaneously.
Yeah.
Not necessarily at the same time, but at least in parallel.
But I still think they're gonna suffer a bit for the hold quality here.
Yeah,
Which is
so
gonna
these
hurt the
vines
nitro
really,
situation.
really need to go. I think like these vines are contributing to at least like 50% of the difficulty right now.
Yeah, chip damage is never good, especially from
Yeah.
shield regeneration.
Great. Now we have a bolt in the middle of this bolt thing
That
we're
bulk could actually
Might-
be a very positive thing.
I'm gonna shield
Yeah.
because I don't want it to get any.
A good shield to push out the oppressor and the bulk to gain space and to
actually think it's
prevent
gonna
the bulk
improve the terrain a
meatballs
bit.
from damaging
what's
like
the
the
difference
ideal
here?
hold position.
at. Oh
Rip.
shit. That's another
Oh,
way.
that's another
Did
wave.
not improve the situation very much.
That is not ideal.
Okay.
Fragile.
Okay.
That is dangerous. That C4 is also a bit
What
dangerous.
the fuck?
I'm shielding very soon now.
Stun C4 is pretty
Right outside.
powerful, but
Battles do not be.
only
Please.
provided a
Show
little
back,
bit
show
of
back.
respite.
Yeah, don't get me to send.
Also, the menaces are really not
Such
ideal.
an issue, yes.
I'm free.
Purple,
Oh, wait, no,
No, not at all.
Purple
Nobody is free.
Purple ceiling. Okay, yep.
Okay, so things are getting chaotic.
Yeah.
Back.
They pulled an egg and then they had a normal wave.
Grabber
stack
coming
up.
for EMC.
It's also a lot of a lot of everything.
Still some jellies trickling in from somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not sure where
I
those
mean,
are coming.
presumably, yeah, I see a breeder in the distance. Could be. I think breeders might respawn as well.
One great shot.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, breeders probably respawn.
Let's.
Which is always a
Right,
bit
get
annoying when they
ammo.
go off into
Somehow.
the
I really
distance,
need
but
one of
still
those.
keep spawning NATO sites.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm walking
Shield.
this way. Right.
I'll survive. I only
It's
don't
one
know
of the
much.
reasons cryo bolts can be so useful, because you
Yeah.
can snipe them across the cave and it doesn't
There's
cost that
jack
much
shit
ammo.
on this side.
Yeah. Okay. Then let's push. I'm probably down the middle.
Oh, I see a little bit.
I know where
Okay,
nitro
call
is. I just
way
need
to push towards the middle,
stay.
Sorry.
presumably for helping Scout to get the eggs.
I am
Uh,
at the
do
cold.
not get too close.
I killed it. It's dead.
Scouts unfortunately down again,
Oh.
probably
Well,
due to
Scout
little.
got
Too bad.
Crazy.
Yeah,
I
okay,
see, I
never
see
mind.
nitro. I see nitro.
Oh my God,
Okay.
this vine.
Vines,
Fine. I
just
can't.
Yeah.
being painful.
Tolerable
These
moment.
vines are so
There's a
awful.
lot of Nexus still down here.
I,
There's also a ton of cave leeches, which is never ideal.
I froze the Nexus though.
Nexus.
Not the one
Wake
that's
up.
pinged.
Please wake up.
I
Please
mean,
wake up.
Maybe
immediately
a
just
couple more zip lines would be helpful for navigating this terrible terrain.
Yeah,
But I don't know if
They should
Gunner has extra
probably
zip.
use some zip lines to help them navigate around the edge of the cave, and then
Yeah.
either only go through the middle or dash to the edges
I guess I
because
got hit
Yeah.
by a web spin.
the
Yeah.
intermediate places
One
are
shot,
quite
I
problematic.
believe.
But the ledges on the
not sure.
side are
He's not
usually
sure.
a lot more manageable.
That is a lot of
Wait.
web spitters.
That's
And if you're up on the ledges on the side of the cave and you've got a good zip
oh
line
god.
down to your lower hold, that can
Well,
help.
I am.
Shielding
Well,
here
I
at the
am
entrance.
out of ammo.
Particularly dangerous is like how
this-
instant a lot of enemies come in the same ambient zone.
Yeah, Mectera are very fast.
Yeah, like
Bombers
50
fast.
triajaws instantly.
Yeah,
I hate this
Falling
game.
back.
So in this kind of difficulty, it's particularly
Do you have any
important that you don't get
other-
outpositioned
I
by
have
ambient
one. Should I
swarms.
use now?
Like you have to be
Yes.
conscious of
Yeah.
where where and when an ambient
I
I
swarm
don't
can
think you can
spawn
get
at
me- I
any
don't think you can
time,
revive
and
us,
you
though.
really
We're
don't want to
kind
be
of,
caught
like,
out in the open.
No shit.
Nah,
I
yeah, you.
grabbed.
Okay.
I do
We got
have
out in the
will.
open.
And
Yeah.
it really
What-
punishes
what-
you if you are away from your teammates.
Now the thing is, I don't know what I'm gonna do exactly
I'm
with
correct.
my
I'm-
jack shit ammo.
This is gonna probably require one or more iron walls.
Ceiling is very purple. Ah.
Ziplines can also
No,
potentially
I missed
save
mine.
Okay,
I'm
Gunner
iron.
here,
amount of
but
web spitters.
yeah.
Oh, I'm out.
Yep.
I'm out.
Shield on resupply. I sadly I need it.
I don't know what the nitro situation is. I
If I
assume
got
it's
health
not
elsewhere,
great.
this would have been much better.
I believe they are, do
Shit,
not have
you would
enough
have had ammo.
I have.
Yeah, it's a
at
bit
least
spicy
one
right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of
me-
okay,
I
these
have shields.
web spitters are
You can
also
just wait
very
timers
dangerous
out.
because they can prevent revives.
In theory,
Very
I don't get
dangerous.
webbed too many
Like
more
if you're
times.
walking around not standing still, then there might not be that big of a problem.
Yeah.
As soon as you try to stand still, do a revive, yeah, it's gonna be
Web
very
spitter.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a
You're good for the rest.
It's kind of surprising
you're
that they've
not.
actually managed to pull this
Over there. So
close
much over.
kind of together. Let's see if they can
Another
actually
menace.
fully recover.
That one's full health for some reason.
Another menace.
Yeah, menaces. That many menaces is also not good for revives.
Make a menace only.
Right.
Can't use all the enemy menaces.
Oh my god,
No.
That's
No,
I'm
unfortunate.
so bad at hitting.
That would be funny.
Fast menace.
Okay.
Yeah, that one
Right.
too.
Unfortunately, they don't
Fire
have much time
menace,
before the
the
next
ice
wave
menace.
comes.
Purple
Yeah.
menace.
Yeah, positioning is super
Much
important in
I
this
have
difficulty.
nothing to my name, so
The driller
If
is
you get
fully
caught out
Showing
in
its ass, so-
hard to revive places, your team can waste a lot of time trying to get you a revive of you.
Oh, I almost just gassed myself. That would have been.
well, I just tripped.
No. Okay.
Yep.
Terrain is so
I
bad.
really
have to shield because the thorns could pop.
Yeah.
Need this vine to also not knock me off. Let's get that.
And also
resub
there's
in,
like
and
a
I think
couple
it's
web
back here.
spitters around.
Please don't die for the NG. We need the resupply.
They got NG up. The web spitter trickle from the Nexus is
There's no
insane.
res more valuable than the resupply. Okay.
That is a bad place
Okay.
to call a reset.
This sucks.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Do I pop egg?
Bottom of the bowl.
Pop
Yeah.
nexus if you have cryo bolts.
Yes.
Yeah, that kind of
Yeah, I'll pop
that kind of
it.
chain down is really does a toll on the timing.
I got webbed while on a vine, so I was just trapped.
Which
in
is
place
kind of
getting stabbed
interesting because
repeatedly
you
by the
want to go
vine.
as fast as possible in this difficulty because of how much pressure
spawned
ambient
right-
swarm
spawned
gives
right
you,
on top of us.
but also you can't go too
Shielding on
fast that you
resupply?
can't handle.
No,
the
never mind.
Yeah.
I hit that
Okay.
Terra.
Clutch explosion. There we go. Purple on the
In
ceiling.
you know, because there's so many trijaws in this scenario, if you can pause the video slightly,
Yep.
Amazing.
I wonder if a small platform like bridge here, a small platform bridge here can actually help them with the Mecteras.
This is an interesting thought. I do believe repellent does affect flying enemies.
As in not necessarily with repellent, but rather just to block the line of fire from Nectaris.
Could be interesting.
Could be
There's
an
also-
interesting idea.
A distinct lack of repellent. I mean,
Yeah, that is also true.
the terrain's
can-
gotten a lot of worse, but
Yeah, you can set a repellent like let me change to non-vanishing pen. So you can set a repellent here, a bit on this side as well, and also definitely on the ceilings.
Yeah.
You could try to force them into one or more paths that are way easier to deal with than having them spread out all across the place.
and it would help conserve ammo, which the team desperately
Yeah.
needs right now. Alrighty.
Stingtail driller combo.
What a purple is purple.
Shielding.
Yeah, we're hitting facilities.
Yeah, the nitro pressure is really high right
Yeah,
now.
that was last shield, but I reset him, so we're okay.
It also looks like there's not much going on anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
This is fucking Nexus trench warfare.
Nexus simulator.
Okay, yeah.
I
you're
wonder
getting
if the
a secondary
team
supply
needs to
from Planet, right?
coordinate like a egg full of multiple eggs.
Should be okay.
It probably would make some degree of sense given the
Swarm.
nitro situation.
Just to
I'm not
stack some
sure
swarms together.
How much nitro
But
they have at the
that the
moment.
danger of that is you get split up.
Yeah,
More Mokthera.
There's
but if you coordinate it well
many
enough with
things
zip
here.
lines and or platforms to make sure there's escape for each dwarf, then it can work
Oh,
out
that's a
quite
lot of
favorably.
masses.
It is a
Yeah.
lot of
Also, a
assets.
danger to
Oh, and the
note here is
ceilings
if
are
you
gone
leave
again.
the
I just
if
opened
you leave a big hold for like too far off, they can spawn inside the hold.
Yeah.
Shield.
And tall ceilings like this make it hard to get deal with all the
Oh, yeah, there's
spitters.
a lot of acid.
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh,
I assume they're
Yeah,
on
the
cap like
ceiling is too high for
Yeah, they
And the
Yeah.
vines can get in the way of your line of sight with those spitters too. They can
Yeah.
hide the spitters. make it
could
difficult.
you depot the nitro?
The vines are red, the acid spitters are red. It's kind of hard to see sometimes.
That is also true.
I got the egg, you get the nitro. Did you just
Thank you.
shoot my own shredders? Pretty epic.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh no.
Wow.
It
There's
is
the
Swarm.
swarm.
Yeah, I think
let's fall
I think
back.
they
Oh, we
might
should,
need a
like,
bit
actually
more
get a
coordinated egg
setup with
pulling
some plants
because
and
pulling individual eggs is
Um,
really
where at?
nitro intensive.
Like at the back here, yeah.
Back corner.
Yeah.
Can I get some flares so I can see what I'm doing?
It is good that the repel. Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
you're
the
just
ceiling's
spawning
too
on top of
high,
us.
so the enemies are spawning inside the
There's
ceiling.
PP on top of us.
Yeah. The shredders.
They
Well,
could
runs behind
probably use C4, or they don't have green color, but they could probably extend the hold a little bit back,
Okay.
so they don't have to directly
this
face
is-
the
Like
ceiling.
shield wall time. Oh no, I just jumped outside.
That's true. They
Yeah.
could
Unfortunate.
opt to try and cut this out.
Um,
So if you wanted
Oh,
to
shit,
do that,
yeah,
you can also just
Wait, no,
use
you can.
platforms to slowly start
More Mokthera bullets.
Yeah, that is also
Oh,
true.
and
You
more
have
shredders.
enough supplies to spend some platforms.
especially since they've been holding in this location for most of the mission.
I grabbed. Thank you. Okay. Shield.
Diving grab.
A lot of dwarves are down.
That is a bit spicy.
No. No.
There's a lot of chaos going.
No, the
Yeah.
terrain.
So many projectiles.
Oh, that is
I
awful.
can't get you
Oh my
this compressor
God.
there. Okay.
Yeah, we probably should
Anyone
have
have
set up more before the.
Oh,
Swarm.
there's also the typical hollow bow, like random holes in the wall, I
There
think.
goes that again.
That is
That
what
is
that
unfortunate.
is.
Kind of made progress.
Random holes in the
Yeah,
wall.
We made progress.
I'm happy to. Stop
And that's
there.
the end of the mission.
Yeah, I kind of want to.
I think at this point.
The
we push
breach
as
is the
possible.
hard part of an egg mission. We had stabilized there, and then we just kind of got a bit sloppy.
I don't. Yeah, because they had experience with
seed
the
thing.
I think we
seed. The
figured out the
breach,
actual
the
secret
initial
to the
breach
cave.
call was pretty good.
Oh.
They
Which is
decisively
double
went to a
zip.
whole area where they can
Double zip
hold.
roll out.
That is holdable rather. But then the problem is
Oh my
that
God.
when they're trying to establish the hold, they didn't spend enough resources and time on clearing out the actual hold, and maybe going slightly into the wall would have been easier for them.
I think they could have either tried to make a hole in one of the walls on the ledges a little better, or just spent more time and resources as they pulled eggs, as they defeated enemies, just chipping away at the obstacles in the hold that they chose.
Might also needed to do a bit more collaborative egg pulling instead of individual egg pulling just to save on some nitro.
Yeah, not strictly necessary, but definitely can help with the missions if you're
Yeah,
team is
considering
intense.
how much pressure like the team seemed to have in terms of nitro.
Definitely an insane start to have the drop pod just
In the ceiling, yeah.
floating.
It took two
ceiling.
consecutive zip lines just to get to a floor level.
Yeah, that's high.
But yeah, that layout also wasn't very friendly because, typical hollow bolt.
Yeah, and with web spitters being as deadly as they were as just passive pressure, it probably could have tried to make an extra concerted effort to remove all of the nexuses in the cave.
I'm not sure if that is the play because that requires time and resources to do. They might need to just get some nitra, colonize some egg pull, and just ignore the nexuses and mitigate the web splitters by going slightly into the wall.
Yeah, it depends, because if they definitely felt the effects of the web spitters.
Yeah,
Because
there was
have
definitely
very
a
good
ton
bug
of web
location.
splitters, and in the tall ceiling, they're very difficult to deal with.
Mm-hmm. But if they had a little bit more prepared space to deal with all of the bugs that came in, then the extra trickle from the web spitters would have been a lot less significant during the most pressured moments.
Yeah, definitely. But I think, yeah, good initial push though. Good attempt.
Yeah. Lx2 is a little unfair.
It's pretty harsh. Yeah.